UML supports a couple of special transitions that you can take advantage of, each indicated by a keyword. So here's a two-state machine. The transition from the active state to the idle state, the transition is labeled after 2 seconds. Okay, so you can assume that there's a timer here that if you're in the active state, 2 seconds later, you'll make the transition to the idle state. Similarly, the idle state has a self transition, okay, that's labeled when, with the keyword when, and then a particular clock time that the system waits until that particular clock time happens before making the transition. We can put this example in a slightly larger context to illustrate one other feature of state charts. So we have the self-transition on idle, and we have some normal transitions labeled by events in the rest of the diagram. But the transition between idle and tracking, okay, involves an action. Okay? That action is invoking a method, and the method has a parameter p. That is, you can pass information in the action calls. Similarly, on the transition itself, the event that led to the transition has an argument p. So what we're doing here is we're passing on the information that came in on the event to some kind of method call so it can presumably be processed in the tracking state.